Godspell opened off-Broadway almost 60 years ago.
Based on the parables from the Gospels and featuring some memorable songs, the show moved to Broadway and has been in production around the world ever since. Edgewood High School in Madison is presenting its version this weekend as their spring musical, and our Michael Bruno went backstage to his alma mater for a preview.
Day by day, day by day, oh dear Lord, three things I pray.
Godspell is one of my absolute favorite musicals. It's based on the book of Matthew, and it includes in the first act a lot of the parables that Jesus taught, including John the Baptist coming in and baptism and all of those fun things. And then as we kind of approach Act 2 and go through the end of the show, we're getting more of the final days of Jesus's life and what happens during that time, which it's a great story to do during Lent, which it is right now.
To see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, follow thee more nearly, day by day.
So we're at First United Methodist Church, which is different from where we usually perform. With our auditorium being renovated, we're here in this space, and it actually works really well for Godspell because the show is so interactive and you're interacting with the audience, and it's really nice to be up close and personal and have that environment for this type of show.
Love thee more dearly, follow thee more nearly, day by day.
And tell me a little bit more about the songs in Godspell.
A lot of the songs in Godspell are actually taken from messages or even sometimes like psalms or verses from the Bible, and sometimes the songs will be built around them or just some kind of message that's being told in a parable. A lot of the songs will reflect what's being talked about in the scene prior to the song happening.
Day by day, day by day.
I'm one of the disciples, so as a character I take my own name, so I'm Murphy the disciple.
Are you like a song and dance man usually in musical comedy theater?
Singing's more my forte, but I will dance if it's required of me.
How daunting is it to play Jesus?
It's not terrible. You get to be sort of the big brother and stuff. You get to help others, you get to teach, you get to even sometimes feed, and it's just good. It's an all around like fun role to play.
Day by day by day by day by day.
That is like the iconic song. Hello, Michael.
It is. I think everybody has sung that song. They've had it done at their wedding, or they've sung that song in their youth, so it's pretty classic.
The thing about Godspell that's such a great show, it's dancing, but it's really great singing. I mean, you have to have some singing chops to sing a lot of these songs.
They're songs that everybody knows and loves, and it's interesting that the high school's new auditorium isn't quite finished yet, so it's nice that it's being performed in the church. So that's kind of fun to see that the surrounding in that environment of doing Godspell in the church area.
So Edgewood High School is building a brand new performing arts center.
That's correct, which hopefully will be finished by the 23rd of August. They'll have their grand premiere for the new performing arts center.
Oh, okay.
Which will be the new theater and the new band and choral facility there.
Well,
So
that'll be a story in itself.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. So this will be one of the last shows that won't be in there, you think? In the new Performing Arts Center?
Well, yeah, because they've torn down the old high school auditorium. So
Right.
They made a deal with the church. They still want to do a spring musical, so they're at the First United Presbyterian Church. I can say that, can't I?
Yeah, let's tell everybody that. Godspell is being performed at the First United Methodist Church
There
on
we go.
Wisconsin Avenue, as Michael was just saying, while Edgewood High School's new Performing Arts Center is under construction. It's tonight at 7, tomorrow at 2 and 7, and Sunday at 2. You can buy tickets at edgewoodhs.org/drama. How about next week?
Next week, it's Fresco Opera Theater's production of The Sopranos.
Ooh.
Yes, Don Giovanni's Demise.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
At the Overture Center.
All right, very good. Have a good weekend, Michael.
Thank you. You too.
Well,